So I was creating a script for weapon sway in this project I just started on, and I ended up making this. We have an idle animation and we have weapon sway. So when I move the mouse, the weapon follows that movement. These two work in tandem and don't interfere with each other. It's fairly discrete here in my example, but you could crank this up quite a bit, as I'll show you later. Here's the setup in the inspector. It's quite simple. We have our player and an empty game object called head. Attached to the head is the main camera, as well as a shoulder offset that holds the arm and weapon. The arm is what's animated with our idle animation, while the shoulder offset is the part that uses the weapon sway. I wanted to rotate the shoulder and not the weapon itself, to give the sense that the entire arm is moving. But you could put this on the weapon, or anywhere really, to achieve a certain effect. As a side note, I'll add this mouse look script in the GitHub, so you can get that as well if you want. It uses the new input system. With my setup, the entire player rotates on the y-axis, while the head rotates on the x-axis. The head has the mouse look script attached. It's not directly on the camera. Both this weapon sway and the camera look uses the new input system, so make sure you're using the latest version. In the inspector, select your input action asset and make sure to tick the box for generating a C# class. This will generate this long class, but you don't need to read it or understand it, it just has to be there. Now to the actual script. It's fairly short and simple. We need a reference to that script I just showed you. I called it player controls. We need a rotate speed and a max turn rate. We need an onEnable function to enable our input. In the update function, we read input from the mouse and we send that input into this getRotation method. This method is where we clamp the gun's turn rate. If we don't do this, if the player moves their mouse too much, the gun could turn outside of the camera view. I defaulted mine to 3, but this depends on your setup and the pivot point that you're using. Here we convert the mouse movement into an axis and an angle. We then combine and return this quaternion. Finally, we send this to the final method, which just applies the rotation. We lerp our rotation every frame towards the target rotation, over our turn speed and delta time. In the input settings, we need to use the pointer delta and not the mouse. If we play with the variables a bit, I can turn these values up a notch. If we heighten the speed too much, it tends to look almost laggy. I'll keep it low. 3 variables are what make this effect: the turn speed, the max turn rate, and the pivot. Depending on whether your gun rotates or the arm, and how you set the pivot, you'll get a very different result. This is something you can play around with. Raising the max turn rate, you see how the gun can now move 30 degrees across the screen. However you want to do it, start with low numbers and experiment until you get a good look. All of the code will be available in a link down below in the description. Both the camera follow, as well as the mouse look. Thank you so much for watching.